The biggest thing for me is actually getting stronger in the gym. And I know a lot of people might not like hearing that, but I'm here to tell it like it is. You know, you can definitely change a couple things in your swing to get a little more speed, but a lot of it is just basically how much horsepower you can generate with your body's current frame and ability to generate speed. So I recommend, you know, deadlifts, big compound movements, and squats. That kind of stuff builds up your core and your strength in your extremities. I'd personally do a push-pull leg split. You know, there's plenty of splits like that on the internet, and pretty much any of them will work. When it comes to actually a swing tip, the best thing I can say is focus on getting more to your trail side. That's going to help you a lot more. And you can consciously think about that and actually shift further off the ball and see a marked improvement by doing so. And then the third thing I would give you, and I kind of already touched on this, you got to make sure you're hitting the center of the face, because it doesn't really matter how fast you swing. If you're not hitting the center of the face, you're not going to get much out of that club speed. So focus on really impact, and I would recommend, there's Scholl's foot spray. You can spray it on the head, and it'll actually tell you by showing you, you know, where that spray was knocked off when you hit the ball, the exact spot you hit on the face. And I think it's a really good drill because the intention of hitting the center of the face can actually improve your ability to strike the center of the face the more reps you do. A lot of people go to the range, they don't actually think about hitting the center of the face, they just think about hitting the golf ball. But if you have the intention of trying to hit the center of the face, you'll actually be surprised at how much more frequently you do at the center of the face and how much better your body gets at making a swing that helps you find the center of that club face. You know, she's been a wonderful friend of mine ever since I came into the sport, at this point 7 years ago. She's the most decorated long driver of all time when it comes to, you know, world championships in their open division titles. I think she's got 6 now. And I mean, when you win that many titles, it's pretty incredible. And, you know, she's a great person to learn from. She's got a lot of experience, and she's still one of the best in the world 20 years on. And it's pretty incredible to have that kind of longevity and to be able to continue to win titles this far into your career. And I think she's got a couple more left in her. So hopefully we bring out the best in each other and continue to do that. And I'd love to see her hoist belt number 7. That's crazy to say that, number 7. I mean, that's a lot of belts, but I think she's going to do it. This set, the concept for this head was first conceived in mid-2021, which was shortly after I started working with Cobra. So over the time that we grew together as partners, and you know, myself as a brand and them as a brand, we found that the biggest thing we could do for the golfer nowadays was to maximize the zone in which you can get a perfect smash factor. So you can't necessarily get the heads much faster because there's limits with the USGA places on, you know, CT, coefficient of restitution. So we focused on just making that, where you get to that limit, a bigger part of the face. Because at the end of the day, what wins long drive tournaments and hits the ball further for the amateur and even the pro is a bigger sweet spot. And that's what I believe this head has over the heads that I've hit in previous generations, and frankly, the other heads that are on offer right now from other companies. Is the sweet spot is just a lot bigger, a lot more forgiving. And no matter how good of a golfer you are, you can always benefit from that because you're getting more out of your swing speed if you hit the sweet spot and you create a good ball flight.